It's Rapmythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, coming at you like a true knocker, alright? I hope everybody out there is having a blessed day. We're going to talk about the Travis Scott concert and everything that went down. I want to give you a spiritual perspective on this incident, alright? Now, I got a video talking about, the title is called Chaos Energy Manifested in the Mosh Pit. I'm going to leave the link in the description. I'll put some cards. I'll leave the video at the end, so you could just click on it and go right there. But I've talked about this a few months ago, and this incident is quite like common. Like, this is nothing new. You're just not really used to seeing it at a rap concert. At rock concerts, mosh pits, there's actually a mosh pit etiquette. There's different types of mosh pits. You understand what I'm saying? So when you go to a concert, right, and the whole floor, right, the whole floor of the concert is not seated, that's a potential concert where there's going to be mosh pits. Now, like I said, this has been going on for a long time. You know, people are saying that it was demonic. And yeah, it kind of is, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's not nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, Travis Scott is the first one that did some demonic shit at a concert. Chaos energy itself is not evil, right? But when it manifests on Earth, it appears to be evil. When you're dealing with demons, the devil and whatnot, right? This is how you can kind of tell that energy is around, because shit starts getting chaotic. We see this shit all the time. The devil, Baphomet, all of them are symbolic of chaos energy. There's Baphomet, and then there's another one that represents the devil. Satan. You got Baphomet and Satan. All they are representations. They're symbolic of chaos energy. You understand what I'm saying? They're symbolic of chaos energy. It's not necessarily evil, right? It depends on how the energy is being used, right? Where you can put morals into it and consider it, you know, evil. But generally, when chaos energy manifests on Earth, it appears to be evil. But chaos is like, it's a force that causes creation, right? Like, for instance, when you're having sex and the sperm is released towards the egg, right? And it's a million different sperm and they're all trying to get into the egg, right? This is chaos. You understand what I'm saying? So the Big Bang Theory, right? How there was a Big Bang in outer space and this created the planet Earth, right? So things are created like manifestation takes place. You can do great things with creation through chaos energy. So we've all experienced this. You just got to recognize when it's there, right? Tell me you haven't come out of a club or a party and there's a big ass fight or something like that after the party. This is because the chaos energy has manifested, right, from people. Everybody's drinking. So people that got demonic attachments and all that shit is coming up, you know what I'm saying? They're coming through the person. You got the energy from the music, you know what I'm saying? And with the combination of everything, you get this big collective rising of chaos energy. I remember, I got so many stories. First of all, I'm a concert connoisseur, right? My father was a Wall Street broker, so he would have to take his clients out for events and stuff like that, like people that he did business with. His company would like pay him to go out with these clients at night, like to go to different concerts, restaurants, all types of events. So sometimes people couldn't go and shit like that. So I was always, you know what I'm saying, going to like different types of concerts from young. I didn't see everybody. Like, I mean, back in the days, like 90s artists, like Tony Braxton, MC Hammer, Wu-Tang. Like, I've been to like every summer jam, you understand what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa. I've been to like mad concerts. James Brown, the Funkadelics, like everything that my father was into. You know what I'm saying? He loved going to concerts. So I've been to a lot of concerts. So I'm like a concert connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my thing, is concerts. However, I've never been to a concert with a mosh pit going on. You understand what I'm saying? I did once in college. In college, this was kind of the illest concert I think I've ever been to. In college, Buffalo State. I forget. I think it might have been around Christmas or something like that. I don't know. They just gave us a big ass party. Lost Boys performed and Ghostface performed, and Ghostface tore it down. It was when Supreme Clientele had came out, and he just threw an ill ass concert, son. I remember just being like in the front, like, you know what I'm saying, jumping up and down. Ghostface gave me a pound. I always get a pound from rappers, yo, when I be like in the front of the crowd. I done got a pound, Beanie Siegel, T.I., you know what I'm saying, was passing around liquor through the crowds and whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm a concert connoisseur. That Ghostface concert was ill though, and you could see chaos energy was kind of manifesting, you know what I'm saying, in this concert, but it didn't get out of hand. And I think there's a certain element of chaos when we're dealing with all entertainers and whatnot. I hope y'all don't hear this lawnmower thing in the background. So I remember one time being in Buffalo, right? It's towards the end of the party. I'm chilling with this shorty. Her mom was an actor. She was in How to Be a Player. You know what I'm saying? Her mom was an actress. Her mom corrected me on it one time. The first time I seen her, I was like, "Are you an actor?" She was like, "I'm an actress." Like, okay. But me and her daughter ended up being wild cool. So we was in a party, and I think towards the end of the party, like, I wanted to smoke and she wanted to bounce or whatever. So she was like, "Yo, I'm ready to be out. Like, can you just come with?" She was like, "Can you just come with me? Cause like I don't want to go by myself." And I was mad cool. I was never trying to smash or nothing like that. I was always just on some chill shit with everybody, like, you know what I'm saying. So I go with her and whatnot. We're all the way at the end, the tail end of the parking lot. I think I'm burning. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking. We just sitting there chilling. So as I'm smoking or whatever, I remember seeing a fight just come outside into the parking lot. I guess it must have started off in the club and it came outside into the parking lot. The shit started getting crazy. I don't know if niggas had bats or some shit like that. These Buffalo niggas was wild. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they had bats or something, but niggas was getting hurt. Girls was getting hurt and shit. So this fight was crazy. So people started getting in their cars, running, trying to leave and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fighting dudes and shit while they getting into their cars and whatnot. And then once the car started trying to leave, it was just like bang, bang. One car was just crashing into another, you know what I'm saying? One car crashed, boom, then another car crashed. So there's this whole fight and crashing cars going on in the parking lot. Me and Shorty's kind of looking for a second, and we were like, "Oh shit, let's get the hell out of here." And we bounced, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the protection that I be having too. Like, I be getting out of situations like that. That's kind of like that natural instinct that I got to be getting me out of mad situations, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that was one of them. Or it might have been my protection with her asking me to just you know, walk her to the car or whatever and help her go home, you know what I'm saying? That was probably God trying to protect me right there, and I'm not even realizing, you know what I'm saying? That's how protection be working sometimes. It be mysterious. So, like, if you've been to a club and there's a fight, you've all seen this kind of energy, but you can recognize when like demons or devil shit is going on, when that energy is around, you can recognize it because chaotic shit will start happening. You heard of poltergeist. Poltergeist is chaos, right? When shit just starts flying off the counters and doors and shit start opening in the house when the house is haunted, that poltergeist energy is chaos. So if you're in a concert or some shit like that and shit starts looking chaotic, you're in a club or whatever, chaotic shit starts happening, you know, a fight breaks out over here, a fight breaks out over here, or it might start off as a tussle or dudes, you know, getting up in each other's face. Once random chaotic shit starts happening, you kind of know, okay, you know what I'm saying, there's some archon energy, like there's some shit going down right now, like I know I need to make moves. So now let's get back to the Travis Scott concert, right? Like I said, this is nothing new. Like, this shit happens all the time. Now, I listened to Hassan Campbell talking about the concert and how it was all demonic and all of that. You know what I'm saying? This shit has been going on since rap started. When Run DMC came out, everybody talks about that concert where Run DMC put the Adidas up in the air, told everybody to put their Adidas up in the air, and everybody, the whole concert, put the everybody in the stands or whatever, took their Adidas out and put them in the air. Adidas gave Run DMC a contract right on the spot. Do you know little 50 Cent, not big 50 Cent, but the original 50 Cent, was walking around the whole Madison Square Garden robbing niggas, like robbing people, you know what I'm saying? Stabbing niggas and all of that inside Madison Square Garden, you know what I'm saying? At this concert, right? They had to ban hip-hop concerts in the 80s and 90s for a little while till the crowd started to calm down a little bit. But dudes just walking through the garden, robbing niggas jewelry, money, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit, crazy, son. So this chaos energy has always kind of been there in rap, but it kind of died down just a little bit in rap. But in rock music, you know what I'm saying? It is crazy prevalent. Like I said, there is a mosh pit etiquette. There's different types of mosh pits. There's different mosh dance styles, like slam dancing, and you know what I'm saying? I go all into it in this video. Chaos energy manifested in the mosh pit, right? So we're not used to seeing it like that at a rap concert, you know what I'm saying? But now, so this shows you how chaos energy is being manifested also through rap music. But at rock concerts, this has been going on for decades, probably, you know, probably longer than that. You know what I'm saying? So in the rock venues, they don't stop the concert when people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? There's ambulances and medical people there, like waiting for something to happen. Like this is expected. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you're gonna see, if you watch this video, there's something called the wall that they have in these rap concerts, right? Where they put a whole group of people in the stands, no seating on the floor. No seating on the floor. There's a whole people on the stands on this side. A whole, like, thousands of people will be on this side of the wall. Then on this side of the wall, there'll be a whole thousands of people on this side. And then the concert is like, where my face is, that's the concert going on. You know what I'm saying? And then the rock dude is like, hold the door, and they just go, like, you know what I'm saying? Both walls just converge together like it's some medieval army type of shit. Like, these type of concerts make that Travis Scott concert look like nothing, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't imagine how many people is getting hurt from these two walls of thousands of people just coming at each other. I even seen one crazy, I think I got it in this video, right? Right? They got the two walls here, and there's one dude standing right here. The dude looks like Undertaker. Like, he's huge. Like, you know the WWF wrestler Undertaker? This dude is huge. You know what I'm saying? He's standing in the middle, right? And then you got the rock dude, the rock concert going on, you know what I'm saying? Hold the door, hold the door. You know what I'm saying? He's just standing in the middle like, and then they call the wall, they're like, and then the two walls just converge on this dude while he's standing in the middle. Like, people want this shit, you know what I'm saying? People want this type of action at a concert, you know what I'm saying? So now you'll see it. Now this happens at house music concerts. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, it's not nothing new. All I'm saying is this has been going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? You can't like just blame like Travis Scott and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And say like it's all Travis Scott's fault. It's kind of like expected behavior at these stadiums. This is expected. So if you go into a concert or even a club, right? It's more like a club atmosphere. If you go into a concert though, and there's no seating on the floor. Every concert that I've been to, there's been seating on the main floor. But if there's no seating on the main floor, right? Then you know, like, that area it can go like anyway. You can rush up to the front, you know, as many people you can dance or whatever. That's usually the type of situation where mosh pits and stuff like that happen. You know what I'm saying? In the Travis Scott concert, it was a bunch of people pushing everybody, you know what I'm saying, up to the front. You know, the people from the back were just pushing. Everybody's trying to get up to the front, and people were just so on top of each other that you couldn't breathe. This happens in football. I don't know if you ever heard of somebody being sacked in football, and there's like 30 dudes on top of one dude. Those dudes on the bottom usually can't have trouble breathing for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many dudes. I think they call it a pylon. There's so many dudes on top of them that you have trouble breathing. So you have to like actually push yourself up, try to get yourself up off the floor with all these dudes on your back so that you can breathe. You know what I'm saying? So rap fans, Drake fans, you know what I'm saying, aren't used to this type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 6ix9ine fans, you see that in his videos, you see people jumping around and you know, being crazy. But most rap fans is not really into the mosh pit thing, you know what I'm saying? Especially Drake fans and all of that. Y'all not into the mosh pits, you know what I'm saying? So y'all came into this concert and y'all wasn't ready for the chaos, B. Y'all wasn't ready. Y'all was not ready, son, you know what I mean? And people say this, like if you need to pay attention to what concert that you're going to. If you're not like a avid rock listener and you're going to rock concerts, people advise you not to go to certain concerts or whatever, because you know what I'm saying, you're gonna feel like, you know, you're gonna feel violated with the mosh pits and all of that. You know what I'm saying? People would tell you, but nobody warned this crowd or whatever. These fans weren't even ready. So you had a certain group of fans that were ready, and then you had a whole bunch of group of fans that were not even ready for this type of behavior. So shout out to Sarah. Sarah is one of my subscribers. You know, she's been there since day one. I appreciate you, Sarah. She asked me, like, how can we tell that somebody's not demonic, or, you know, that we're going to be safe when we go to a concert? You know, are there any good people in the music industry? And it all comes down to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't be all the way good and all the way bad. You kind of got to be like, you know what I'm saying, a mix in between the two. Like I say, if I was a superhero, I would be good and bad. You know what I mean? I would be that dude, Will Smith. I forgot the name of that character he had when he was like, he was both. That would be me. So it's hard to label musicians as good or bad, unless it's like Kirk Franklin or something like that. But you got to pay attention to the lyrics. If the lyrics are demonic, if it's just on a level of, like, we're just talking about sex, drugs, you know, murder, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you go to this concert, you can expect, you know what I'm saying, for a rowdy type of crowd or whatever, right? Nothing's good gonna come out of this situation for concerts or concert venues or artists that perform and they just got negative lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like lyrics that'll just manifest negative energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the lyrics. So there's some good artists out there, like J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole be spitting some dope lyrics. Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? There's some dope artists out there. You just gotta pay attention to the words. That's all it really is. And you could kind of decipher who's, you know, a little bit more positive and who's on the negative side of things. Right now, being positive is not really popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being positive is not really popping right now. You know what I'm saying? People want to see the worst of the worst. So, you know, your positive artists and things are not going to have as much recognition in today's society. You know what I mean? They're probably not going to be as popular. You know what I mean? Or they even have, right, like a deal. Like, now I don't know if this is her situation, but a lot of times artists are kind of made to look positive, but they got some shit going on in the dark that you wouldn't even know about. All types of crazy rituals and dark shit, you know what I'm saying, that you wouldn't even be aware of. So in the public eye, they look this way, but then behind closed doors, they look another way. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be forced to participate in some things just to be able to make it to a certain level. You have that going on. But when it comes to rap, it's all in the lyrics. Now, DMX was get you hyped up and all of that, you know what I'm saying? He had a concert, he had one of the biggest crowds ever, you know what I'm saying? And it was a rock crowd. Why we didn't hear about no hundreds of people passing out and the mosh pits was dangerous and all of that. Let me tell you why though. DMX is Anubis, son. And Anubis kills Set in the mythology. You know what I mean? Word. So when DMX let out the energy from within, when he was talking and whatnot and spitting that Anubis energy, he was killing Set. You know what I'm saying? That chaos energy couldn't pop off like that. You know what I mean? Because that's what Anubis does, B. Anubis in the mythology, Anubis kills Set and chopped his body into wild different parts and buried it in different parts of the earth, son. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to the energy. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the energy and what's being said out of that artist's mouth, right? And then you could kind of predict what may happen at a concert venue. Now also, damn, son, there was a concert in New York where mad people started dying off the ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? Now I thought that was a sacrifice. I can't remember the name of the concert, but it's a big ass concert on the island for like 4 days. I was about to go. You know what I'm saying? It's on the island in New York for like 4 days, but it's all on some house music, techno type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Electro concert. But they cut the concert short because a whole bunch of people started dying from this bad ecstasy batch that was given out during the concert. You know what I mean? So the concert was closed after a day or two. They canceled the whole event. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes there's another force running things behind this energy. You know, you can't see it. Sometimes there's another force, right? It might not even be the rapper's intention to be on some demonic shit or something bad to happen. But that energy force that is in control, that does know what's happening, that is feeding off your energy, that could kind of create these scenarios and situations, right? Where they're getting the crazy energy supply. You understand what I'm saying? Or for people passing out and shit, people, you know, going crazy for the music. So that's why in that Travis Scott concert, it didn't just stop. Like once 1 or 2 people got hurt or whatever, at the rock concerts, when people get hurt, the music doesn't stop. They usually have somebody, you know, come guide this person out or whatever. They bring them to the side, give them water and all of that. Once they're all right, they go to the hospital, or once they're all right, they let them back into the crowd. But I guess it just got out of hand a little bit too fast, where people were pressing up against each other so much that the security and whatnot couldn't get in the crowd or whatever to kind of calm things down. And usually the security just be standing by watching. In these heavy metal mosh pits, the security just be standing, letting people go. You know what I mean? But even a mosh pit is a representation of chaos, right? In a mosh pit, nobody's like, you know, dancing on rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just like jumping around, pushing. It's just chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's just chaos. So when all this energy starts manifesting, you got the chaos coming through the lyrics of the artists, the chaos energy from the people jumping around and being all crazy. And once it manifests, it turns into, you know, something that looks wild and crazy, and people start dying, and, you know, shit's just happening all over the place. It's important for you to recognize this shit early so you can start seeing things before they come. Start getting yourself out of situations before it even happens, right? Because if I'm in there, first, if I see the whole floor doesn't have any seating, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't need to rush up to the front or whatever. I'm gonna kind of sit on the back of this shit and see how it kind of plays out. You know what I'm saying? If there's some space as a concert going on, I might, you know what I'm saying, try to go in there and get a little closer. But let me see what happens first. Like, you gotta be smart, you know what I'm saying? When you in a club, you know, and you start seeing dudes, you know what I'm saying, drinking and start getting hype, and, you know, with the ice grill on their face or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All right, I see that chaos energy starting to manifest. You know, everybody's drinking and whatnot. Shit is getting crazy. Let me make moves. Like, you'll start to notice chaos energy when it's first in that building stage, as it's building, like, and then you'll be able to make moves before it just completely explodes. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave the link to that video I made, chaos energy manifested in the mosh pit. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I'll put some cards here. I think I said this earlier, But you gotta go watch this video after checking this out, after this incident, so that you can understand how these concerts, like what's going down in these concerts, because this ain't nothing new. This is going down like on a regular. Also, damn, I forgot to say this. You gotta remember, like, even in my son's school, there's a whole bunch of fights in school. Everybody's been cooped up in the house for a year and a half. You understand what I'm saying? Most people have been cooped up in the house. And Texas is rural. You know, there might be a little city area, but most people live in like rural areas. So just being on a type of time where you're not going out, you're not going to the movies, restaurants, and all of that, you know, stuff that you can usually do to kind of get out and entertain yourself. You're just cooped up in the house for a year and a half. It's like being in jail for a year and a half. Have you ever seen somebody that just got out of jail go to a party? It's the funniest thing ever. Shout out to Attica, my cousin Attica. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Attica was doing, like, it's like 2015, son. Attica was doing all the dances from the 90s, like, you know what I'm saying? In the party when he had just got home from jail. You know what I'm saying? He was doing all this, the Running Man, but he was freaking it though, making it look futuristic, but he was doing all the 90s dances. It was the funniest thing ever, but he was having so much fun. He was wilding, but it was like he hadn't been to a party in like dumb long, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, now as everybody comes out, everybody's super hyped to be partying, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's super enthusiastic to be able to get out and finally go to a concert and party. So people are hype. Yeah, people are rushing to the stage. Like, people are super hyped because it's been dumb long since. I haven't been to a party since the Loud. That was the last concert I've been to. The Loud, what was it, 25th anniversary concert at I think it was Carnegie Hall in the city. That was kind of like the last party that I went to before this whole thing kicked off. And I had a good ass time, you know what I'm saying? But it's been like a year and a half, bro, since I've been to a party, you know what I mean? So you gotta remember that everybody is all hyped up, you know what I mean? So what really happened at the Travis Scott concert was you seen chaos energy manifest itself, you know what I'm saying? Yes, people got hurt and things like that, and my condolences to anybody that passed away, to anybody that died in that concert. You know, my heart goes out to those families, and I'm very sorry that this even happened, you know what I'm saying? Word, but this should make us more aware of chaos energy, you know what I'm saying? And how it works, how it looks, you know what I mean? Be aware of it. So I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. It's Rapmythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, coming at you like a true knocker. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yo, it be like kind of crickets in my comments, and I be kind of tight. Like, I need to know that y'all there. You know what I'm saying? So support the channel. Like, I got mad links underneath the videos for you to buy all types of spiritual merch. You know what I'm saying? Related to my niche and all of that. You know what I mean? Support the channel by, you know, maybe buying something that can help you advance spiritually, liking, disliking, you know what I'm saying, commenting. Let me know that you're there, all right? Take care, man. It's Rapmythology. Peace.